Hi, my loves. How are we doing? All right. I'm just coming in for another reading, and I'm excited about this one. I haven't done one in a long time. I love my love readings, but I want to do a how are you feeling versus how's this person feeling about you. Okay. Per usual, if this doesn't apply to you, say right with you. You don't want to hear what I have to say. That is okay. I will return some other time. Okay. But to really see if this is really your reading, I want to start with this collective. How are you feeling about this person? Okay. How's this beautiful collective? How are they feeling about your person? How are you feeling about your person? Like I said, I'm here to confirm how you're feeling. I'll tell you how to feel. Okay. The Empress in reverse and then the Eight of Cups. And at the bottom of the deck, I got Judgment. You know, I think this collective, you're beating yourself up right now. I feel like when it comes to this person, you're really beating yourself up. The Empress, yes, came out in reverse, but personally, I think it should be upright because what I'm seeing is you were forced to walk away from this person. Now, whether they actually walked away from you, regardless, you are actually claiming your power back. But with the Judgment right here, again, it's kind of I'm getting you were forced to walk away. Like I said, whether they walked away from you or they finally done something or said something stupid, that you're finally like, you know what, I'm out. But I think that you're going down this rabbit hole with yourself saying like, well, I should have never given this person the time of the day to begin with. So what was I thinking? Was I really ever in my power? Oh, for crying out loud, you were. And I think that, you know, to be in your Empress energy, gender doesn't matter. You know, it's kind of, yes, it talks about strength. And again, she attracts, she never chases. And, you know, it's like an effortless thing for her. But here's the thing, you're allowed to feel your emotions. You know that, right? If this person hurt you or if they abandoned you or they walked away from you or you had to walk away from them, whatever the case was, it can still bother you. And that is okay. Being in your Empress energy does not mean you need to keep moving forward and never crack. No, you're allowed to take a day or 2 or 3 days to cry about this and to get this off of your system. And then when you get it out of your system, get back on the horse. But I think you're beating yourself up because of this person, because you are doing well, it's bothering me and it shouldn't bother me, so I'm not in my power because I'm letting somebody consume me. No, darling. No. You're handling it exactly the way you should be handling it. Lilies could be significant. Your name could be Lily, or this person's name could be Lily. I'm seeing lilies in this cards right here. You could be, like I said, your favorite flower could be lilies. How else are you feeling about this person? The Devil. That's what I'm saying. You're letting this person consume you. Shut up. The Nine of Wands right here. I think this person really hurts you. I think this person has disappointed you. I think you do look at this person as literally the devil. There is something about this person could have really been a little bit manipulative. I think there was something recently that has came up, maybe a little bit of a secret about this person. It's almost like you didn't expect that kind of secret to stand out to them. I know this is kind of odd, but like every time I look at this steak right here, steak could be significant, but I'm specifically like, I'm tasting like red meat, like ground beef, steak, whatever the case is. Red meat could be very significant. You could be about to eat that, or you just had red meat recently. But regardless, I think this is you right now. See that, you know, he's angry, and that's you. Like, you're like a pit bull on a leash, or in this case, a chihuahua on a leash. You're ready to rip this person's head off. And that's what I'm saying. You're like beating yourself up doing that. I don't think I was ever in my power because I allowed this person in my energy. Believe it or not, babes, to be in your Empress energy, unfortunately, you're going to go through more karmics and more lessons more than anybody. More than you'll truly find people that are a part of your soul tribe. So you cannot beat yourself up for going through a lesson. You cannot beat yourself up for falling in love or catching feelings or, you know, going through that naive state and like giving love a try. It is not your fault, and you should not be taking full-blown accountability for somebody else's nonsense, because that's kind of what you're doing. Not saying that you're taking the blame for this person, but again, you're doing well, I should have seen this. That's kind of a point of lessons, is you're not going to see it. The Chariot, that's what I'm saying. You're trying to move forward right now, and you are moving forward. I think you're getting back into this energy of, I got to start thinking about myself. You may be completely shutting love down because of this person. Let me see more about this devil energy. Why are you looking at this? Well, I'm hearing this person manipulated you. What? The moon. Oh, they lied. I knew it. Oh, they lied. You want to know what I think happened? I think, oh, Three of Pentacles. Oh, gosh, some of you could work with this person. This must suck. I think there is something about, again, you were forced to walk away from this person. I think something came to light clearly with the Devil, the Chariot, and the Moon card right here. You were much better. You are so much better than this person. I think they settled. There is something about they truly went to easier, whether they dig into another relationship with somebody else or they're entertaining somebody else. But I'm also hearing with the moon, you found out recently they could have been entertaining somebody else while they were involved with you, and something just came to light. And that's where I'm seeing, like, oh my gosh, how I could have spot this. Sometimes, again, babes, when it comes to lessons, you're not going to be able to spot it all the way. There is something about you're getting annoying statements like, it could have been much worse if you would have stayed with them longer. You could be getting annoyed with that. Maybe it is only a very short few relationship. It's like every image this person painted it out of how they are to you is kind of a lie in a lot of ways, not all the way, but there is something with the Devil. Again, it's very manipulative. This person could have came off charming, very low key, very laid back, and if anything, again, I'm hearing they were the devil from the Bible. They lied. Temperance, you're trying to make, again, and right now you're being guided to make peace of the situation. Not forgive them, but make peace of the situation. It is not your fault that people decided or chose to do shitty behavior. What's kind of unfortunate of how you see this person is you could possibly be right. Yeah, Six of Swords, that is the only way you could truly move forward from this person, okay? That's what I'm saying. I feel like this is very short-lived romance of some form, okay? I lost my train of thought. And you want to know what I think truly happened? I think this person has done you wrong, blown you off, never really committed to you, either left you on red or never put too much effort in. And again, this is still your energy, but it's more of, again, a reflection of how you truly see this person. It's like, as bad as it sounds, you were never going to, if you didn't know this information about this person, you were never going to see them at a negative light. You would always see them as your temperance. There is something about, you did at one point look at this person as very peaceful, very calm, very quiet. Maybe this person does embody the Devil energy, the mask area of very light, very sweet, very shy, very kind of laid back, very, again, low key. But beneath the surface, the moon. Darkness, mystery, the unknown. You were never really going to see this person from a negative light. And to be honest, I don't think you got this information, this lie from this person. Whether I brought up work, you could have heard it from a coworker, you could have saw something on social media, something came to light to you recently. And again, I'm hearing you are now in this, position. You are forced to walk away from this person. And this feels very overwhelming because I'm hearing literally in a matter of minutes, you found out all these messed up things about this person. And it was like in a lot of ways, it was kind of a tower moment. But the only way your guides, I will say, that is telling you to move forward from this person is to find peace in the situation, as far as understanding this person was meant to teach you a valuable. Got a phone call, sign. That's what I'm saying. Your guides are really, literally, I'm taking that as your guides are trying to talk to you. The biggest lesson is, in this case, you were never meant to settle through rose-colored glasses. I think this person, the biggest red flag, and again, don't beat yourself up that, oh my God, I didn't see this before. This person wouldn't tell you one negative thing about themselves. They weren't all the way authentic and honest and let's be real. I feel like this person was oddly tense around you. They never, and it's not your fault because again, they settled for Devil energy compared to the Empress right here. They were never in a position, and let's be real, if you reflect back, to get close to you.